Alright guys, what's up and welcome back to the Diablo 3 video. This is going to be a set dungeon guide for the Helltooth Harness Witch Doctor set. Starting off with gear, we're going to start with the Helltooth chicken kind of build as a base. And the only thing we're changing is we're not going to be wearing the Mask of Jurum. We're going to be throwing the Helltooth mask on to get the 6-piece set bonus. And then also in the cube, we want to have Mara's Kaleidoscope and then Illusionary Boots. Illusionary Boots are going to help us group up guys in the set dungeon to get them inside Wall of Death. And then Mara's Kaleidoscope is going to prevent all poison damage, which gives us the ability to get one of the objectives completely free and also doesn't slow us down by avoiding any poison damage. As far as the location goes for this set dungeon, you're going to go to Act 1, go to the Royal Crypts, and from there, we're just going to follow the path that you normally would to get to the Skeleton King. Go through these gates. We're just going to run through this. We're not worrying about killing anything because this is just a set dungeon. Walk through here, go around, break that door, die, and it's right here in this corner. Probably should get my pets out so I don't actually die here. But yeah, this is where the set dungeon will start. And we'll just go over the objectives real quick before we actually jump into it. So as you can see, we need to kill 20 enemies with a single Wall of Death 4 times. And then we can't take any poison damage, but that's going to be a freebie because we'll have Mara's Kaleidoscope. We also be able to kill 180 monsters within the time limit and then complete all the objectives and kill all the monsters within the time limit as well. You can't take any fatal damage, and the game difficulty has no bearing on this. So let's get started. Alright guys, so starting off here, you're going to be wanting to not take your follower and also desummon or dismiss all of your pets. Your first goal here is to just walk through, gather up as many guys as possible, and then lay down Wall of Death. And you can see here, if you move around it, you can try to get guys into it and get the 20. You're also going to have to kill any stragglers that you can, but since we're using a Helltooth chicken, we have some speed. We can have about 2.5 minutes at the end to run around and gather everything up. So as you can see here, I'm pulling these guys down, just trying to find a good spot to lay down Wall of Death like here, and then just try to grab any other dudes and get them in there to get the count. So now we're 2 of 4. We're just going to keep looking for a big mob density, not worry about much of anything. We want to get that Wall of Death objective done first. And you see I've already trailing a lot of guys here, but I kind of want to get a little bit more just to make sure I don't waste a whole lot, because there is a limit of the number of mobs in this place as well. So I'll drop it here. That'll give me my third. And like right there, if we didn't have Mara's Kaleidoscope, then we would have taken damage and we would have failed. So having that just being prevented is a lifesaver. We're also not using Helltooth chicken to move around in here because the only way to get out of it, other than waiting 15 seconds, is to do an AoE explosion, which can actually kill guys here and kind of mess things up as well. But we're going to shift into a different strategy once we get this last Wall of Death completed. I don't know if I get it here. No, I was just shy of it. Oh, no, we got it. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do here is immediately after getting the 4th one, summon all of your gargantuan and your zombie dogs. And what you're going to do is you're going to start killing everything using the speed chicken kind of rotation, run around in chicken form, find mobs, destroy them. A lot of them that you run past like that, your gargantuan and zombie dogs will kill without you actually having to stop running. But we're going to be just blanketing the entire place. We have 3 minutes basically to get every single mob dead. And as you can see, we have about 56 to complete the basic objective, and we have about 150 to go in 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so. And the reason why I decided to stay in the Helltooth chicken here was because I didn't want to be limited by my movement speed after getting the primary objective, and this allows us to actually, we could go over the entire rift several times in the remaining time, and to make sure we get every single mob destroyed. Overall, I would say this set dungeon is really easy. I actually did enjoy it. It took me a little while to get to find Mara's Kaleidoscope to make this work, but it's entirely possible to do without Mara's. But I just don't see a reason not to use it, since we don't have to be concerned about taking poison damage at all. Because if you weren't using Mara's, you'd still be doing this portion very, very meticulously to try not to fail it at the back end. So we'll just see how. As you can see, I'm just still clearing areas I haven't seen. You have to backtrack to some of the earlier areas that I was skipping mobs at, waiting for the cooldown on chicken as well. Manage your time as effectively as possible. Here, and like it helps now that they have all the mobs on the mini map, because before, you know, you didn't get that until near the end, just like you kind of would on any sort of like kill everything on this level completion objective. But as you can see, that the difficulty is so low that all my pets can pretty much one-shot everything, which allows me to keep moving and kind of looking for guys. See, we have 18 left here. I'm gonna look at the mini map, figure out what spots I need to hit again. I think I end up actually running all the way around the dungeon just to double check, because there can be stragglers. But yeah, that's basically it. Very, very easy. Not too painful. And you want to have illusionary boots to be able to run through guys. It's important as well, because if you don't, then you're gonna get stuck, and you could also end up dying and taking a lot of damage, because a lot of this is just based on grouping. So just those two pieces of gear, you know, Helltooth and then illusionary boots and Mars Kaleidoscope, and you got it. We got 13 guys left. I think I find them all in the back corner, if I remember correctly. Going. See, yeah, I think they're all like back down here. There's one. So these are like elite guys that don't necessarily die when you just run past them. Some of the bigger guys. Yeah, see, we have like 16 seconds here. We wasted a lot of time just kind of running around since they're all like bunched up here. But you can definitely shave a lot of time off there. And as you can see, there's the completion. But anyway, I hope that was helpful in completing the Helltooth Harness set dungeon. And if you like Diablo 3 content and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And like always, I will see you guys later, and good luck.